Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Navo. I am the Sales and Education Specialist for New South Wales and ACT for LTR Medical. Due to the current COVID restrictions, I would like to do a demonstration via video of the Springfusor and the newly released lockbox for lockable drugs. So the Springfusor is a syringe pump, spring-driven, that has been developed in WA by a doctor in WA. It has actually been on the market for many years, and of recent times there has been a resurgence in its popularity. So there are three sizes to the Springfusor. It comes in a 10 ml device, a 30 ml device, and a 50 ml device. So within each of these devices, within the white plastic, is a high tensile spring. There are no beeps, buzzers or alarms with this pump, and this is a reusable device. It is good to use for 5 years or approximately 4,000 uses. Each time you use a device, you would need a consumable to insert into the device, and the consumable itself is actually the brains behind the whole product. So each consumable comes with a syringe of the appropriate size and flow controlled tubing. So flow controlled tubing actually determines the flow rate of the medication. For example, if we looked at the 30 ml size, you could purchase a consumable which could deliver 30 ml in 5 minutes, or 30 ml in 15 minutes, 30 ml in 30 minutes, and many sizes in between, right up until 30 ml over 24 hours or 30 ml over 96 hours, for example. So we now have new applications such as palliative care that we could use the Springfusor with. I would now like to show you how you would use the Springfusor in clinical practice. I will work with a 30 ml size just as the example. So we have our 30 ml reusable Springfusor and our consumable. Ahead of time, I have drawn up my medication in an aseptic manner, 30 ml, and I'm now attaching the tubing. The tubing at each end is a lure lock. So the tubing on this 30 ml device is approximately 1 metre in length. It is shorter on the 10 ml. When we are loading the syringe into the device, it needs to be on a firm, flat surface, and I will just hold up this to the camera. You can see that the shape of where you're inserting the flange of the syringe is what locks it into place. So I will now push down on my syringe, rotate it 90 degrees, and whilst ever the cap is on, nothing further will happen. I could now attend the bedside, and upon removing this cap, you would see the line would prime and our first drop of medication would come out of the end of the lure lock. Now, the particular size that I'm using for this demonstration is 30 ml in 15 minutes. You would have, that would be noted not only on the packaging of the consumable, but it is also noted on the line itself. That's actually all that's involved with the Springfusor. This is TGA approved for many applications. It can be connected to an IV cannula, it could be connected to a subcut butterfly, a PICC line, a central line. It's a very simple, easy product to use with minimal education requirements, and it is an Australian product, which is also very exciting. But what we have just released, and this is even more exciting, is a lockbox. So now, I mean, this would be suitable for antibiotics, for example, but obviously not as suitable for lockable drugs. So we have now developed a lockbox. I will show you how this works. There are two components. There's an inner and an outer shell. So we take the Springfusor and we drop it all the way through our outer shell. We now place our inner shell on, and there is a slit in the plastic that enables the tubing to be fed through. At this point, we bring our bottom canister up, we rotate our lock, it now locks into place in a slit within the perspex. The key is removed and held by the RN, and we now have a lockable Springfusor device. If you would like further information and to be contacted by your representative of your appropriate state, please contact LTR Medical on our customer service number below. Thank you and have a great day.